Pissing all by yourself, handsome?
Guys, girls, I don't know who's over here. And wherever here is here. That was deep. What are we looking at? We're looking at Bud Light CHELADA FUEGO. It has peppers on it, so I'm assuming it's the spicy version of the CHELADA. I tell you what, we will both know in a moment. Of course, I can make it spicy. Oh, I'm here to tell you, whoever sent those two, the aardvark hot sauce and the habanero lime, that habanero, they're both awesome, by the way. So Satan, if you're watching, I know I went to the dark side. I mean, nothing against Satan sauce. Everything has its place, and just like carry guns, I guess I bounce all over the place. But that habanero lime one, I haven't done a search yet to see where it was purchased. But I am definitely going to get more of that, and I highly recommend it. It is absolutely fantastic. I have had it in a breakfast burrito. I mixed it in with my, I made jalapeno cheddar brats, and Christine had 3 cheeseburgers and macaroni and cheese, personal favorite. So I cut up the brats into slices and mixed it in with the macaroni. I know, something that you would have done. I used to do hot dogs and macaroni for my kids when they were growing up, so I just did the big boy version of it. And then I put a little bit of the aardvark, and then I added some of the habanero lime, and I was like, God damn, this stuff is... I should have brought it down here to add to this. So it looks like all the rest of them. It smells like all the rest of them. Then again, I did not like the mango. I would, of all of them, I have now, with this one, I have had 3 different flavors. And I recommend all but the mango. This is not bad. A little bit of you can kind of taste like the fresh pepper, considering it's Bud Light, for God's sakes. But yeah, I have been very impressed with these. I hope it doesn't turn out to be a seasonal thing. I'm sure there's no reason to rush. But I was actually kind of surprised to see that anybody came over here. Way on the wrong video, Jerry says, cool. And then he says, see you in Montana next weekend. First in was Blue Healer, nailing it. 2 thumbs up and 2 shots. You know, Blue Healer, you always throw out a shot, and usually you're late in the shot category. So by then, either I've had one or I just didn't want to have one. But for you, I almost feel like I need to reach to into the top shelf here and find something that I think maybe if you were here, you would go, hell yeah, brother, I will partake in that. What we got? You know what? I'm just going to go with the first thing I had to pick up and move out of the way. the Keeper's Heart, Irish and American whiskey. And anyone that's getting hearted, they're gonna know that this is a late one. Under normal circumstances, I am actually in bed right now. Has anything changed for tomorrow? No, not at all. As a matter of fact, I basically got home, I got cleaned up, went and had a beer with. Wait a second, wrong order. Got home. Fired up the grill, because Christine said, fire up the grill when you get home. Turned out that I actually got home before her because she was running some errands. Oops. So the grill's going, went over to Matt's, had a beer, something that I'm going to have to see if I can get my hands on to review. Not that it was anything special, but it was new. I guess they were set up over at Super One Liquor, and they were giving out samples, and Matt got a cup koozie and bought some of the beer. And, once again, it was a frickin' IPA. He said they actually had a sour, but they had two different kinds of IPAs and a sour, and he's a fan of IPAs, and me, not so much, but it was not bad at all because it was fairly light. Unfortunately, it was also light on the alcohol. So, first in being Blue Healer. Blue Healer, my brother, I certainly hope things are getting better for you. And what was it that I did that? I actually like to use A1 with my steak. Well, if it helps to squash that. I mean, now maybe you're still going to be pissed off at me now. Tonight I made bacon wrapped sirloins on the grill, and Salty is going to be proud of me because I did exactly what he does. Bacon wrapped sirloins. It had a little bit of pepper, and whoever sent that last batch of the 5 different hot sauces, I put the triple X Ghost pepper. I layered it on. I cooked for 7 minutes on high. I flipped it. I slathered the top of it in the Ghost Pepper Triple X, and 7 more minutes. I took it off, put it on a plate, covered it with foil. Well, Christine's steak cooked for the next 20 minutes. I'm not even kidding. And then after cooking at least, I won't over. It was probably close. I mean, all of 15 more minutes than mine. I cut it, and she goes, Yeah, it looks good. I think I'm going to microwave it for another minute, though. So, I don't know if I've broken the chastity belt of steak, you steak snobs, but that was really good. That added some definite heat to it, but there was no A1 involved in the killing of the cow tonight. So Blue Healer, very oaky, not bad, but still it's got some oak punch to it. Not bad. I mean, it'll eventually go bye-bye. Everything does. And I did not get the new emblems put on the Dodge. It needs a good washing, and I just didn't have the time by the time I got home because I went from work up to Greg's. We got one half of the garage completely roofed. The other side has the 2 layers of the ice and water. And then it's a new product. It almost looks like Tyvek house wrap in place of in place of tar paper. It was an awesome product. It was a lot easier to use. It was lighter. It was great. I really liked it. So, and tomorrow I will do the same thing, get done with work, go up to Greg's, get the other half done. He actually told me, he goes, you know what? I'll let you out of giving me a hand tomorrow if you help me get the last of the shingles up on the roof. We're just loading them in the bucket of the skid steer. The problem is the skid steer, if this is the edge of the drip edge of the roof at its shortest point from the ground, the bucket makes it fully tilted about right up to there, which means I have to drag all of the shingles out. It's still easier than throwing on my shoulder and marching up a ladder. I do not enjoy doing that as much as I used to, and I have no idea why I have a herniated disc in my back. Personal favorite. Okay. Well, second comment. Rich Huff saying, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Thank you for being here. Clyde says, whiskey and revolution for all. And Altenda says, hey, hey. Clyde, thank you. You know, Clyde, it's I'm just because after the way today has been, I could use a possible sleep aid. McLean, I'll probably be doing the matte infused sleep aid. It's really, you can think what you want on that whole thing, but it actually is really helping with the pain. You know, no. EMT Rail Fan, nice hashtag FJB decals. They are. So I was gonna put them where it says Cummings, but that would be not traditional. My other truck is badged 1500, Dodge 1500, and below that it says Bighorn Edition. So I have, Dodge 2500, and I'm gonna put the fuck Joe Biden decals right under that. Hey, how about that? Hey, WokeTube. At what point are we no longer? Are we at a certain point in time? Are we just no longer going to be able to say anything? Our social media stuff will be attacked, and maybe at some point in time, if you apply for a loan, you'll be denied. You know what? I'm already hearing that there's banks that will deny you an auto loan if that auto is propelled by a gas combustion engine motor. I can't wait for all of these fuckers to go sleepy. Again. Don't misunderstand what I say. I am not dissing the electric car. Fine. Fucking have all of them. Hell, with the Biden administration, shouldn't we be able to go get one and get 100% reimbursed for it, just like he wants to do now with student loans? All I can say is, how would you feel if you got a student loan? And then you did, that old-fashioned thing. You took a minimum wage job while you were going to college, and you worked your ever-living ass off. And then you got that job. You became a doctor or whatever, an engineer. And you paid, and then you had that party where you celebrated that you had made your last college loan payment and you were done, and now everything that you were making was just going to the the 2 ex-trophy wives, the car you shouldn't have purchased, the house that she fucking wanted, and the 3.5 kids that you are now paying thousands of dollars. Sorry, that story got really grim fast. So you paid off that loan. And now here you are a few years later, and the worst president in fucking American history is just doling it all out. He just put out a plan that's gonna fucking bankrupt the United States of America, and then right on the heels of that, he announces that he is just gonna forgive student loans up to $125,000 and blah, 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 blah. Hey, guess what, fucker? The government doesn't make a goddamn dime. The government steals money from people like us. So, those people that are going to get their fucking loans forgiven, you're welcome, you piece of shit. I don't think it's ever going to fly. First of all, it's illegal. Even Nancy Pelosi, I hear, went no, that just can't happen. Biggest piece of shit in history. I didn't think we'd ever see worse than Obama. Reminds me of the King Ranch Petty STP number 43. That's number 43, not hashtag for you younger pukes. Laugh out loud. Poco Local, top 5, Trump won. Yeah. Wow. Becoming my personal favorite. I said coming. Again. All I'm going to stand here and say is, have you not seen all of the 2,000 Mules? Have you watched that? Just asking for a friend. I heard it was interesting. I personally haven't seen it. Not to mention evidently all the stuff coming out all over the place. Arizona, Wisconsin, Georgia, just in general. I guess it's, I just put my finger in her butt. Ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. But I guess when you're using their format, and they have been coerced themselves into squelching, yet they have to wonder why. You're losing so many. I guess you just don't care because they just want to be part of the pedophile clan and just work with children. Oh, Democrats, that's pretty much one and the same. Matt Davis, new channel, sweet. Well, actually, if you can tell by poking around, this is not a new channel. I made this years ago as a tribute to Bill, Mr. 45 Bullet. I didn't make this after we lost Bill. I made this before. And this was simply going to be an emergency backup to the ebomey channel. But there's not going to be an emergency backup to the ebomey channel because if they delete the ebomey channel, I am simply done in that vein. I could give a flying fuck. It's no matter what anybody wants to say. Dick Weasel, and you know who you are. Yeah, you're looking around going, yeah, I'm talking to you. Exactly. Because just look at some of the numbers back over at the Captain Dick Nozzle channel, in comparison to the ebomey channel. So no, they don't have the ebomey channel throttled. I mean, hell, Pete from the Army channel, he's making the same shit up. Smile Money, found it. I found it. Did the election involve nudity? No. See, that's the funny thing, Money. Last time it was the exact same thing. They said that I was propagating fraudulent information on the fact that the resident did not win. And, And then I got a thing saying that the thumbnail was being pulled for nudity, and I think wires crossed and the left hand didn't meet the left hand. So technically, I guess I'd be on my second strike right now. And I appealed it this time, and they just went, no, you were one of those crazy people. You know, Biden, man, he is the most popular person to ever run to be president. Yeah. Hey, WokeTube, I'm just agreeing with you. He is definitely the most popular person ever. I mean, did you see all those rallies that he had? Woo! They had a lot of people there. Kind of makes you wonder if Obama was the most popular president up to that moment in time, and then if the Clintons were before. Of course, my buddy Ray, STL Ray Edwards, has pointed out for years that there is no such thing as an election. It's who is placed there. The thing is I think when Trump ran the first time, they just underestimated how much fraud that they had to use. You know, they had the big syringe and someone said, what, just give it a little shot. You know, we need a mule. We only need 500 mules this time. We don't actually need 2,000 mules. Hang on a second, I have to turn on my air conditioning. My nipples are getting a little pasty. You know, in case you don't, I mean, everybody listening, just Smile Money probably doesn't know. Everybody else is just sick and demented. There's actually people that can maintain an erection while a woman stomps on their junk with high heels like that. Yeah. Blue Healer, don't be one of those 6.5 fanboys. I might think less of you. I went the 260 REM route. From what little I know, it can be loaded hotter. Yeah, well, you know, yeah, okay. Right now, I'm not planning on going any route. Smile Money, French doors and a patio deck. What happened to the urinal into the laundry sink project and the booze shelf? Booze shelf, booze shelf, booze shelf, booze shelf. Pleading the fifth. We got the rest of the shit already nailed down, Smile Money. Poco. And then... And he's got a link to something.
Of garlic chicken, and then 3 orders of white rice, and then, oh, hey, you guys want soup? Sure. Yeah, 3 orders of wonton soup, some fortune cookies too. Gosh, I think that's about it.
And then?
No, that's it.
And then?
No, and then. That's all I want.
And then?
and then nothing else because I'm done ordering, okay?
And then?
No. See, all I want is the 3 orders of the garlic chicken and the 3 orders of the white rice.
And then?
And the soup, dude. Oh, and the wonton soup.
And then?
And the cookies fortune. Hey, and the fortune cookies. Yeah. So it's just the chicken, the rice, the soup, and the fortune cookies, and that's it.
And then?
And then you can put it in a brown paper bag and come put it in my hand because I'm ready to eat. I refuse to play with Chinese food mind games. No! No and then!
And then.
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 No! No and then! You're starting to piss me off, lady. And then, I'm gonna come in there, and I'm gonna put my foot in your ass if you say and then again!
And then. And then. And then. And then.
And then, Trump won. Smile money. The blonde furniture is not appealing to me. I would have to refinish. The redhead came pre-smile moneyed. Yes. Mr. 27. Yes, it needs a slightly darker stain on it. Wow. You're encouraging me to smile money something? Okay, fine. I don't like it. It's too light. It looks stupid. Are you happy? That is personal favorite. She's from the fan-funded Star Trek series that unfortunately isn't on anymore. They killed her, fuckers. Steven? Damn, loads of shit. FYT? For your titties? Front yodeling turtle? Fuck. I don't know. Okay. Personal favorite. Personal. Matt Davis says D9. Delaware 9 has already been called, and it was a misdemeanor. McLean, I think my comments got axed, and those were funny as fuck. Personal favorite. Another small-chested girl that I was called on. McLean, I really like the small frame Glocks better than the large frames. Am I weird? Yes. Sharky? Yes, but that's totally unrelated to your statement. McLean, do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? Do you really want to hurt me? Wow, she looks familiar, actually. Right now, I could show you a picture, and you'd go, damn. Yeah. Cheap old gun guy. You can't tell the commie crats anything, especially if it makes sense. Yes. Yes. This is so true. They just want to smoke their crack, and personal favorite, by the way. I feel like if I pulled that all off, it'd be like violating yellow caution tape, and I'm okay with that. Tardisius, my favorite Glock is the G23 in the 40 cal, but I want a full auto G18 with cowbell grips. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I was just fondling the G23 in 40 cal. It's on location somewhere else in the house. Only because I was having a conversation with Christine, because the G23 and the VP9 are the same size gun, and I showed her, I had both of them side by side, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but she goes, yes, she goes, I'm not even going to have a conversation with you where you're somehow going to try to justify a Glock next to an HK. And I go, I'm not. I'm just saying this is pure sex. And she goes, yeah, but I like mine more because it has a hammer. I don't know. I like shooting this. I like the way it feels in my hand. I don't want to... I don't want to do anything bad to it as a carry gun, but then again, tomorrow is not granted. And then I sort of had a theme here, sort of to excess, being that it has the Pez dispenser on it, and then there's just no way to describe this. This is just pure sex. And Smile Money, I haven't even Smile Moneyed it yet. Jolson was trying to convince me to do an aftermarket trigger in this, and I like this the way it is. Really enjoy shooting it. It is just crazy accurate. And of course, it's, you know, CZ, so the center bore on its is just such a smooth shooting gun. I like the oversized controls because you can use it as a thumb rest. They have extra stuff you can get for it. I haven't figured out what that is, and I'm not going to use it for competition, but it basically gives you a thumb rest up here. Blacked out with the fiber optic front. I think, I don't know. I was thinking about switching this over to green, but I don't have any fiber optic rods that are that small. It's actually it's a pretty tiny one. I guess I could always possibly drill it out. No. No. But this thing is like, it's got like the wall. This thing's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It just needs a Pez dispenser. Smile Money. The promise was before the snow falls. So if the Mosin sight-in and coins get done over Labor Day weekend, bonus. Well, the only hinge in that plan is they're actually, never mind. I'm not even gonna let the weather influence what goes on, because so far it's been 100% wrong. Yesterday, I figured we were never going to get what day was it? We went up, finished the sheeting on Greg's garage. That day was an 89% chance of rain. It had some heavy misting when we were all done with the sheeting and switched to putting the protection on it, the Tyvek like shit on it. So I'm glad. Definitely didn't want it to rain. It never rained on any of the stuff. Chuck, never go into business for yourself. It won't end well. Well, Chuck, I can already tell you that you couldn't be more fucking wrong with that. I'm not going to sit here and have a hoorah for myself party, because as of this moment in time, evidently it hasn't worked out for me in the long run, because apparently I don't like to do stuff for more than 10 years. Everything I've ever done, for some reason, I just got bored and did something else. But just so that you can add this to whatever you want, and I don't even give a shit if you even try to check up on it, because I'd be proud when you found out what the results were. For Domino's Pizza, I unfortunately in the trying to get to be the head manager of one of the largest profit-producing stores in Minneapolis, in Dinkytown. They sent me there, and my work ethics and what I did to that store in 6 months turned me from being the head manager of that store into a I don't even know what the position would have been called. I was like a headhunter, sort of. What I did in 6 months to the store downtown, all I wanted to do was prove that I could run a store that big, because before that, my stores never did more than $20,000 in a week. My favorite store did something like $6,000 a week. It was just the best staff I had ever, whatever. So I get sent to this store and turned the profit and loss around and the driver, the staffing, to the point where I thought I was going to get that store for sure. And instead, they saw me as a way of fixing other stores, so I ended up being shipped around to stores that were not performing well, and then they sent me somewhere else when I was able to turn the store around, make my assistant manager the manager, so that sort of didn't work out good for me. And then I finally said screw the corporation and went and worked with a friend. And then unfortunately the hooker that I used to be married to, if I would have just stayed there, first of all, I'd never have the friends that I have, which minus you, Chuck, might be a good thing. It was, I had one store, he had the other store, and a year into it, the hooker I used to be married to said, me and the kids are packing up in the next 6 months and moving back to Duluth, with or without you, your choice. Because of those kids, I moved. I wish I would have never moved, because the guy that I worked with was one of my best friends at the time, and he went from, personal favorite, went from having 2 Domino's Pizza stores to 37 Domino's Pizza stores, because I found a mutual friend, and he said, oh yeah, John just recently sold 36 stores and kept the one, and I don't know if it was the one that he was running back then or what the deal was, but yeah. Life choices. Let's see, then as a plumber, I have two distinct things that I could possibly tell you. As of right now, I am one of the only people that my boss has ever had, who is the head engineer, has ever had where there had been no callbacks for any problems with the system or leaks. I have also had 2 fires in 2 different buildings that I did the systems for, and the system did what it was supposed to do and put out the fire and saved human lives. Water damage, on the other hand, that's kind of ironic, funny. And the next thing is, as of right now, I have the largest profit producing project ever, over, I don't know what it was. It was over $1 million sprinkler contract that I ran, and it came in so under the bid that to this moment in time, it's the most profit that they had ever seen. And the funny thing is for the fact, if someone wants to check with Mr. Schweitzer on this, it turned out that one of the piece of shit, he's no longer with us. Oh, sorry, Dusty, that you're dead, you piece of shit. Sorry about that. Was actually dumping hours from his projects onto mine, and I still had the highest profit producing. Period. And right now, again, so wrong, Chuck. So wrong. I can guarantee you, no matter where I went, I could, I don't do anything unless I can be the best that I can be. Salty. Late to the party. Naked. Miss 27 says probably. Miss 27, ebomey is in trouble again.
Macho body! Macho body! Macho body!
Who else is getting fucked? There's alcohol involved, whatever. Miss 27, intro, babe. Almost looks robotic, brew boobies. Then he says, 22nd. Then he says, you should make a beer and call it FJB. That would be funny. Sharky, cheers all. Sharky, Rumble sucks with comments, so I'll watch it over here on WokeTube. Oh, by the way, I think there was like 23 comments over here, and as of the last time, personal favorite, last time I checked, there was no comments on Rumble. So I can see how you guys love Rumble. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised Rumble lets me even upload hour reviews at a time, and nobody watches them. That's exactly what they planned for their server. Sharky, oh, Mosin on deck. Nice. Yes. Sharky, you don't like KY. Been on the receiving end too much? Asking for cat. Love you, Hector. Miss 27, eggplant parmesan is nice. Yes, it is. Sharky, damn. That Let's Go Brandon Edition metal add-ons are epic, yes. If my car was actually mine and not a company, I'd slap those on over here on the side, on this side of the pond. Hey, they're just double stick. I mean, hell, you get that right off of there with a screwdriver or a pry bar. Sharky, fried up eggplant slices are pretty damn good. Try searing the same basic eggplant slices with zucchini slices, just rubbed in good olive oil, pepper, and salt. Over proper heat. Oh, that's wood or charcoal. Briquettes. Oh, briquettes don't count. How about turning the gas on? Personal, probably favorite. Sharky, 29 minutes and 20 seconds. Krebs, yes, sorry. Krebs is the AK manufacturer you're probably looking for in them words. Well, that's my guess. Yes, Krebs Custom. Krebs Custom makes, personal favorite, makes some of the most intense, awesome looking AK-47s. El Tenda should have been the one correcting me. Sharky, it's nice to see that your mind is definitely younger than mine. Sharky, Mr. 27, get over here to Holland so we can comment to the reviews together at the same time. Mike says cheers. Cheers, Mike. Mr. 27, DD7 and fire. Double D7. So you're just saying D7? I guess I'll interpret, I guess. D7 is a miss. Double D7 is twice the miss. Still haven't picked out what we're playing for, other than all the stuff from before. Mr. 27, are you reading the comments off of... Wait, he has rubble tube? Sharky says, he will, I hope. They are... there were none when I started watching over here on ScrewTube. Okay, well, okay, fine. Let me check. Okay, hang on. I need a different browser. Let's see, what do I need? I need, do I need this one? Yes. 5 views. Wow, I didn't even realize I got 65 subscribers over here. Oh yeah, there's 2. Jay saying fucktube, and That's probably a beer that came from NIHAP. Okay, so there was two. There was two over there. Can safely get rid of that. Sharky, I-5. India 5. I-5 is a hit. Oh, Sharky. Sharky, you're in the... Aren't you right now? I-5's a hit. Sharky SH Ultra Babe, too much plastic for my taste. I don't remember what I even used. Mike, my garden didn't grow this year. The damn moles undermining my plants and bugs and worms. Next year I'll have to plant all in pots. Mike, I'm going to get a 1977 Suzuki Titan 500 project bike to fix up and ride. Trying to get a friend of mine's 1970 classic BMW motorcycle. I tell you, Mike, watching like the Mecum auctions, Mecum, then Mecum more. I tell you, the old bikes are turning out to be just like frickin' old cars. It's like, oh, you think you can save up a little bit of money and buy an old motorcycle? Oh, well, if it's in nice shape, it's the price of some of these bikes. I mean, brand new. Again, you can see it. The receipt that I keep, $5,530. Let's see, $5,532 for a brand new 1988 Yamaha FZ, personal favorite, FZR 1000, and I don't even remember what else I got on here. The extended warranty was $307. Accidental insurance was, looks like $300. Credited life insurance was $136. Shit, I only paid $335 in taxes. $5,500 for a brand new bike, and now it just needs to stay in that condition and age a little bit. And it's crazy. It's crazy when you can't even necessarily even afford, a bike that you like. For me, when I got my driver's license, the very first thing that I had was I had a Suzuki TC 185. Those titties have to be photoshopped. I mean, I'll definitely go with if Christine was here, not real. I mean, one of those breasts the more tape measure needs to go around that breast than her waist. Get out of here. I mean, I'm not saying I'm against it, though. Oh, yeah. Yep, definitely, definitely have to get out and shoot this guy more. I know it was supposed to be, the Mosin, but it would be fun. Actually, this is the scope that used to be on Project Overkill that I was shooting the 12 gauge rounds at 100 yards. Right now it has a scope that I got from the, then what? I got from them. Okay, I'm gonna hit the club button, and all I'm gonna say is if there is 2 of you in here, I will be shocked. I'm not even gonna look. I'm just gonna tell you that this is okay, The other one I can drink more of before I get sick of it. It's kind of funny because it's just like my neighbor Mike. He goes, I just love starting off with one of these and then switching to his regular beer. And I'm kind of the same way. I like to have one or two of these and then either I'm done or I'll switch to another beer. This one, it's not bad. This is kind of like, I'll definitely not throw away that third one because there was 4 different ones, 3 of each. But this isn't. I don't know. If the other one right now in my brain, and now this is, where do I even put this in the E scale? Really digging these, but it can't compare with something that would normally in kind of the the Bud Light CHELADA rating. The other one I give it like like a 9, and this is probably more in the 7.5 category. Now, if it was just on the total E scale, it's just a completely holy shit. Why do I have... Oh, sorry, just comments on all the... What in the hell is happening here? Oh, because this is giving me everything on unanswered, so I'm okay. Sorry. I should just click on all these 6 years ago. I got okay. So let's see, where do I go? This is from Cobra 4 years ago, saying first. Okay, and then 4 years ago. Okay, I'm just gonna have to click on some of these. Okay. Okay. I have no idea where you can find a holster for that. First in, DFC, 45th. That's a great number. Rich Huff, cheers clubbers. Cheers Rich. Smile Money, even a later one. This is past your bedtime. Yeah, and I still gotta do all the... Yeah, sorry. Matt Davis says, Two-Hearted Ed to the Sunny Slopes a long ago club time. Okay, thank you guys. So, DFC, you might have snuck in not knowing that this was going on, but I still appreciate that you're here, very much so. Then we got Rich Smile Money and Matt Davis, and personal favorite. Oh, and look at those nice little button nippies. And it looks like she's packing some punch there in the old swimsuit area. Okay, personal favorite. I'm going to hit the button, and then I am going to go take care of this, and hit the rack. Whoa. Okay, so I'm going to have to go through and like either delete or respond to all the old comments because I'm oh, here, what happens if I just... No. Oh, here we go. There we go. I turn off the filter. Salty Shellback, cheers, nakedy naked clubbers, 1 minute ago. Sneaking in. So, more people showing up for this club than over at the Captain before I got my pee-pee slapped. And yet, I don't give a flying fuck. Because guess what, yo woke tube, you're wrong. There's plenty of evidence to show. You just need to stop being manipulated by a fraudulent administration. And on that note, probably see you tomorrow. Probably, well, it can't be this late because I'll be in the middle of a podcast, so cheers.